I just rigged up my kayak to take it off the beach here at Tropic Star Lodge. Gonna do whatever bites. Throw some bigger lures, some smaller lures. Just try to get a hodgepodge of fish going. It looks like I'm gonna be good on weather till about 2 o'clock. Seriously, part of the fun is doing something on your own sometimes, man. It was cool to get an experience on the sport fisher and catch a lot of fish, but just catching stuff and exploring on your own is just as good to me as monster fish, trophy fish, monster fish. Got a radio with me, and I'm probably just gonna do a mile or two. I'm not gonna go too far. Looks like the rain fizzled out, so I should have a pretty good time out here. Doing a little trolling back there, super exciting. Just slapped on a Rapala XR10. Pretty good trolling lure, especially we got a bunch of toothy critters in the vicinity. I think I've hit the point where I can start fishing now. It's like the first big point. I haven't had a bite trolling, so. But I guess that might have not been the fishiest of areas. So let's bring that up. We'll cast this Rapala into the rocks a bunch, I'm sure. There's some good strong hooks on this one at least. All right, so I got 2 rods with plastics and one with a top water. I'm gonna go with this medium-sized top water, a white color, this size. Looks and feels about right. All right, I'll jerkbait a couple times. Had one fish come up and swipe, didn't connect, so. It's a good drift here, actually. I do like this drift. Okay, let's go top water again, and then we're gonna keep moving. It's really shallow here. That's nuts, this drop off. Woohoo, look at that. This water's so clear today. It's like Jack Crevalle, maybe. No, no. Oh, yikes, not cool, man. That thing looks gnarly. Oh no. It's a big old needlefish right there. This thing looks like it could F you up. Cool. Nothing to do with that guy. A ton of birds working up here. Let's see what this is. Kind of in the zone where these birds are hovering. They're seeing something. School of bait. There's a couple of fish under them. If I can see something, let's see if I see it. Looks like amberjacks or something. Birds are definitely doing something here. Oh my gosh. Got one. I saw something on the surface here. I think these are, I don't know what I hooked here. Pulled him. Oh, there he is now. I didn't pull him. I got birds on the sky right above me. I saw a couple flashes down there. No idea what they are. So let's see. That's like a good sized fish either way. Maybe Jack Crevalle. Oh, what is it? Something surface. Oh, what are these? Whoa! What type of fish is this, guys? Some kind of snapper. Pretty fish. Man, he was up high, just cruising. That was cool. Oh yeah, I see them all. I don't know if it's all the same fish or what, but I'm glad we got a bite. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. What a pretty fish, though. This is kind of what I wanted to do today, just have fun with some random stuff, you know? Pretty fish. It's a fun snapper, man. Oh, see it. See if they come back up on the surface again. We're kind of surfacing, I think. I don't know. I don't know if they're feeding on anything or what, but I think it's almost bizarre to see these jacks not eat. I wonder why they don't want to eat. Do a little trolling through here, see if I pick up anything. Come back around. There's a lot of like slow slurping on the surface, but these fish are, I don't even know what they want to eat, man. They don't want to eat anything I got. Sure doesn't seem like it. Oh, paddle tail. I'm seeing like fish on the surface, but they just don't want to eat. This was on a bias shad. You know I brought some of these things. All right, I found a good amount of fish in a slick. Super fickle. And they were like you ever seen like when the fish get in a tide line and they get super particular? Exactly what's going on here. So we're on one needlefish, one of those snappers. Seeing, I think Kubera snapper, I don't know. I saw like some big snappers. It looks like they're 30, 40 pounds. This is a big fish, whatever this is. Big Crevalle. I don't know. What is that? I see like a big fish down there. Rainbow runner? Got a couple fish down there following. It's a Jack Crevalle. Oh, no, there's so many fish out here. I have no idea what I'm gonna get. It's so fun. It's so much fun. Oh, it's a rainbow runner. Really cool. Really cool. Big rainbow runner, dude. Yeah, dude, that looks like a cobia rainbow runner. Oh man, that's so cool. So cool. Oh my god. Gotta scream like a YouTuber. Ooh, this thing was cool. It's the first for me. Oh, I did see a lot of these things swimming around then. Oh man. Look at this rainbow runner we got here. These guys are good to eat, I know that, but we don't have ice, so honestly, if we lose them right here, that's okay. I'm gonna count this one as a caught fish, but let me try to get a lip grip on him. I don't think he's gonna like that. Man, this is a pretty fish. See if he's got a rough mouth. Yeah, he does. I bet this guy's great to eat. I don't have ice. That was cool. It's a fun fish, man. All right. How about that? Yeah, I think that's a rainbow runner. I'm not sure. Give me a little fish identification what that is. Cool fish either way. Trolling a 1 ounce eye strike fishing jig head, 4.5 inch Elias shad through here. It's a slick and there's fish kind of scattered through it. Earlier I was able to see them, but it just got kind of choppy now. Might have to do some trolling more through this, which is a bummer. Honestly, unfortunately, the wind just kicked up just enough to kind of dissolve that slick or shuffle it around. I'm not seeing the surface life anymore. They were eating stuff off the surface that was like a quarter of a size big. It was like a mix of Jack Crevalles, that yellow snapper, so some Cubera snappers that looked really big. It was really cool. I just don't know what I had to throw there. Threw no interest in topwater. Followed the jerkbaits a few times. Followed the paddle tails a few times. So I had one hit on the paddle tail, one hit on the jerkbait. But they weren't super hungry for that stuff because they were feeding on some kind of slick stuff. It's pretty cool though. A lot of different fish there. I didn't see any roosters, but definitely 2-3 types of snapper. Cool stuff either way. Yeah, if you don't have a fish finder, following those slicks can be important. All right, let's take a little pause. Chill out for a second, maybe jig here. All right, it's like white capping out there a little bit. I don't know what this is gonna do. I'm not sure what to do here. Kind of want to keep exploring, but I don't want to go too far from the area I put in. So I'm not sure what the best move is. Got him. What is that? Mackerel? Oh no, not another one of these guys. I'm seeing these guys everywhere today. Needlefish broke me off. I see some surface action out here. Let's see if we can get a bite or two there. Oh, there's some fish up top. What is that? What is that? Oh, I don't know what that was. It's big. I don't know why I don't want topwater. Not even following it. I don't know what these are, but I gotta go small. The big stuff's scaring them. Got him. Small lures, guys. I was trying to figure out, I've got fish kind of just like all over busting, and they're like slurping the smallest baits. And I'm just tied on this tiny Yozuri crystal minnow, like the smallest one they make. Sean lent me it, and I got hit immediately. I just caught a, I don't know what this is. It seemed like a good mix of fish. I've seen, oh, it's Another one of these guys. Yeah, these guys are cool too, man. I gotta look at my fish ID when I get home. Smaller than the first one, but still decent size. Got troubles in this one, so let's be a little more careful. See ya. Thanks. Yeah. Put the tiniest Yozuri crystal minnow I had on. You open up a hook? No. I think I see a few on the surface here. So if they're coming up, they're slurping on some like really small, I don't know. See them on the surface now. But like I've seen rooster, like the whole thing of the rooster fish coming out too right now. Gonna head back to the launch now. I mean, I don't know if I need to come back here tomorrow. Some smaller profiles. It's like even the big fish like look like they're chasing down. I mean, I had like, man, for every fish I hooked today, I had like 10 follows of all sorts of stuff. Rainbow runners, jacks, rooster fish. But it's like 1 out of 10 are getting hooked, so it's not a good ratio, that's for sure. Yeah, that last rainbow runner came on the tiniest crystal minnow. Maybe I'll end up back here tomorrow. Might be interesting if I really work this zone. Ah, oh, broke me off. Mackerel probably. Damn it. Hang on, I'm coming for you. Inline hook pulled, man. Yeah, I think that hook pulled. I'm guessing that was a rooster. Jeez, it got into the split ring even. All right, we got back in. It was very hot yesterday, so today I put pants back on. I was cooler in shorts, but missed a couple spots and got some sunburn. A little kook move there, but we just loaded up our kayaks. We're gonna have one of the sport fishers bring us out to that 2-mile zone where I was yesterday. There's a couple other islands I didn't get to yesterday, so I just want to save myself a little bit of energy. You know, doing this every day just kind of, you know, it starts to wear on you a little more. So a little assistance in that end won't be bad. It's beautiful out here. You can, you know, have a DIY kind of fishing trip, which I like. You know, some of the other guys have been documenting the food and the amenities, and it's been absolutely amazing. The food has been great. Place to stay. It's got everything for family, you know, solo fishing, family fishing. You know, when you're tired, you jump on a sport fisher. It's all really top notch. You know, I'm not much of a videographer. I don't think my audience tunes in to see me do a lot of that stuff. So, but in that end, this has all been amazing. You know, so truthfully, I think this has been one of the best fishing experiences I've had in a while. Yeah, I just prefer to go out there and piece it all together and enjoy it. It's nice to get on fish and have somebody put you on fish, but I just prefer let's just go and see what happens. But that being said, I'm kind of a hypocrite today because I'm having somebody bring me to the spot that I want to go fish today. So it's a little hypocritical, I get it. I'll keep it brief. There's been other, you know, the other guys here are documenting this stuff well better than I can. But the food's been amazing. Everything's been really good so far, so can't complain about that. Just top-notch breakfast every time. Coffee, great bed, great amenities, easy to get cleaned and dried off. It's all top-notch here, so recommend all of that. And the good thing too is in terms of kayak fishing, the only thing I noticed is that you get hit by a good rain, but the winds have been mild for a week. So like if you hate fishing in wind too, man, this has been great because a lot of the country, you know, the United States, it's windy. It's windy. Here, I mean, I don't think I've been out here yet besides one squall coming through, anything over 10 miles an hour. So a lot of nice little perks about kayak fishing in this part of Panama. I don't know the other parts. I definitely prefer to learn the basics first, right? Where do the fish hide? Where am I losing fish? Instead of going big bait, big fish, go. Sean, what are the lights for?
That's so I can see in the dark.
Oh. Today I'm fishing with Nate Matthews. We fished together years and years ago. Striper, summer flounder. We really chased those summer flounder back in New York.
Summer flounder.
That's what I call it. And it's a longer, more people understand that term. fluke is a localized term.
Right.
So we called them fluke, but summer flounder is the actual fish. But Nate didn't like that. I struck a nerve. This will be fun. So let's see how we ping pong off of each other and what we put together.
Nate's 20, 30.
All right, guys, just got dropped off by the mothership, and we're gonna fish a couple of these islands. See what happens. Let's see, Nate's got something cool here. Nate's the editor of Saltwater Sportsman, so we got to thank him for bringing him out here. Wow, that's a really cool fish.
Look at it's almost like a wolffish with its teeth.
Is that in the grouper family?
Nah, look at his mouth.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a wolffish.
Right? I think it's some kind of blenny. I don't know, like the big bug eyes, and
It's pretty though.
it's got kind of like a clownfish pattern to him.
Yeah.
A little nervous holding them, so you never really know like what's gonna kill you when you get stuck by it out here. Yeah.
Looks like it could be some fish. I think there's a school of something here. We got some birds busting here. This is kayak fishing at Panama, as I imagined, right? I see some tuna! All right, I kind of dropped the ball here. I had a pretty heavy surface feed pop up right in front of the kayak. It's a mix of jack crevalle, snapper, yellowfin tuna, and rainbow runners. I really wasn't even paying attention to the camera because I was so excited seeing all these fish up on the surface. And I made a couple casts. Of course, I hooked the jack, but I was so excited to see this mix of fish on the surface here. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. Saw a few yellowfin here, I think. Nate was vertical jigging down under these schools when they blew through. It could be the yellowfin, man. I saw those yellowfin.
I'm not really fighting like a yellowfin. It's kind of dogging me.
I think that's a big AJ.
Yeah.
You got something good though, either way. Brought his little inshore rod with him. Oh, that's a nice one, yeah. Good for you, Nate.
Nice jack. Look at this rod.
Yeah, I saw some yellowfins, man. I could see their fins when they were, you know, the yellow fins on the...
Yeah.
I saw like their fins when they were diving down in the mix of all that chaos. It just moved off so fast. Get him, Cap. Fun on a kayak, man. I think we're gonna get back in the shade, man. A lot more comfortable there. Oh, jack again. Oh, broke me off. Jacks, look how many. Yeah, it's cool, it's fun. I want to try to catch one of those bluefin trevally though. That's really what I'm after here. That's kind of fun. All right, let's find something besides jacks though. Try to find a few fish that aren't jacks. Just giant schools of jacks here is all I'm seeing. Some are really big. This one's about another 10, 20 pounder probably. Nate! Trying to get Nate over here. It doesn't catch. I don't get too many opportunities at jacks either, honestly, so I kind of am enjoying this. Pick him up on the side or something like that. It's possible. I saw him eat it, but he kind of, yeah, I got him kind of in the corner. Oh, man. All right. It's Jack's all up in here, so let me keep moving. You know, I caught a couple fish I haven't caught before yesterday, so guys told me back at the lodge that this area I'm fishing has bluefin and golden trevally, so they said throw lures really tight to the rocks, small lures. So there was probably like 150, 200 jacks over there, so let me keep working around this island. A lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. The Zoom fluke really gets a lot of interest though, I'm seeing. What's this? Oh no, not this guy. I don't like this guy. It's gonna break me off. Oh, all the jacks again. Needlefish. Damn, this sucker's kind of scary. Oh man. What happened here? I tangled him? Oh no. Please don't tell me he just opened me up instantly. Felt his tooth graze me. Good. It didn't. Maybe it was his head. So many jacks. Something different, I think. Maybe. Should just be another jack. There's a lot of them around, but this fish bit on the bottom, so it could be something different. It's powerful, I'll tell you that much. Feels different. Oh, last jack didn't do this. Snapper of sorts, maybe. Getting some line now. It's a jack. A lot of different fish out here, so it's hard to say sometimes. This one's coming up now. This is jack, I think, yeah. Guys, where you at, man? Old Zoom flukes getting so much love out here. That's a lot of jacks. It's kind of different than the East Coast ones. What do you use, Zoom fluke?
Yeah.
Just bouncing on the bottom? You were just bouncing? There's so many jack crevalles on it. I'm like, I moved off of it. My arms couldn't take it. Cubera? It might be the other one.
What?
I think that's the other snapper.
This is not it. This is Cubera.
Is it Cubera? It might be a different one.
Look at its face.
Hang on.
It might be the other one.
Nice one, dude.
Look at the fin. Look at the yellow on the fin.
If you got extra water I can steal?
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
You want us to radio a boat to get you back in if you're
No, I'm
done?
I'm okay.
Here, I got a Gatorade.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Sick. I was getting too many jacks bouncing bottom. I started like getting. How many jacks did you have to catch for that one?
Like this is the second cubera I've caught.
Nice, man. Congrats. That's so cool. That's what we wanted to do.
The whole time. Hey Mitch, you got your water?
I give him one.
All right, good luck on the paddle back. You might want to radio in that he's coming back just to let him know.
Is Ross?
Yeah. Hey Mitch, you don't have a radio, do you?
Hey Ross, Elias and Nate here on the kayaks. Mitch, the paddle kayak, is heading back in. We're just letting you know.
I mean, you really can't beat fishing in a kayak in Panama, catching big cuberas on light tackle, jacks on light tackle, blitzing fish all around.
Did you run into some fish on the surface?
Just a little bit of pop.
I was bouncing bottom, getting jacks instantly over there. It was like I couldn't get away from them. I did see one of your trevallies. I couldn't tell what kind though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
He was just swimming around. I saw him.
I've been casting it up right on the rock faces.
Mm-hmm.
The first cubera hitting that, you know, that slot up there that's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like almost immediately as it hit the water. That last one I was letting it just drop.
You hit it on the drop?
Uh-huh.
Running low on half-ounce jig heads though.
What's that?
So down to my last half-ouncer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Two. I got two left. Two. Three. One on here is already tied on. I got two over here. Dude, did you see how many jack crevalles are on this island?
It's crazy. They're just constantly circling it.
Yeah. I don't know how you got through them for that. That's why I left this area. I was like, I don't think I'll be able.
I keep getting them, but then I keep getting down. You know, like I'm trying to stay tight to the rocks on the.
Blue runner, something funny. Some kind of funny fish here. Oh, looks like a mutton snapper. Lane snapper, rather. It's a pretty one. Not sure the type of snapper, though. Let me see if I can get a snapper or two around here. They seem to be on the bigger cliffs versus the looser rocks. But you cast right into that first drop. Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Nate landed his cubera on 25-pound leader, so guess you can do it. Oh no, I think it's a jack. Maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna get lucky here and something different. I don't think that's a jack. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Nice, coming up pretty easy. Yeah, buddy. Cubera. I think that's a cubera. That's awesome. I don't know. It's fun to catch giant fish, but just catching some good-sized medium fish like this, cuberas and jacks, and 10, 15-pound fish, it's a blast. That one ate a 4-inch diesel minnow. I think for the most part, just to get a lot of good bites, I was using 2 big lures. That's what I think you got to do here. A lot of fun. That's a 1/2 ounce ISV fishing jig head, 4-inch diesel minnow on there now, and it just doesn't hurt to go down to small stuff. Really doesn't. It seems like you get a lot more good fish, small fish. It's a mix of everything, man. Oh, this one's bigger, I think. This one might be a jack. No, he's not bigger. He just hit him with a little more authority. Oh, that's cool. That's one of the ones I caught yesterday. Oh yeah, that's a cool one too. Great sized fish out here, man. Yeah. They love this diesel minnow, I guess. Just don't want to cut myself here. I'm not sure this type of snapper, but it's kind of pretty looking. Well, that fish grew a lot just now. That's a bigger one. What is this one? Feels like a flounder. He's just shaking his head a bunch. He hasn't done anything yet. Snapper, jack, blue runner. Feels pretty heavy, man. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Yeah, I got him under the chin. I see him. Jack Crevalle. Sorry, pal. No, I got him in the mouth. He just did one of those real circular fight here on this guy. Oh man. Yeah, they're kind of hard. These ones are harder to grab than the Florida ones, I think. I'm gonna grip them, make my life easier. Nice. Let me see if there's anybody in that cave there. There's jacks in there. Probably jacks mostly. Maybe not. I don't know what this is. that one quick. Oh, oh, oh. Spot. It's just loaded with fish. It's literally every cast snapper this size. All right, I'm gonna need some help IDing fish in this video. So please name every fish I've caught in this video so far. This little spot here is just absurd. As soon as that diesel minnow gets to the bottom, it's like, it's on. Oh gosh. Big jack there, I think. Okay, let's see what we got left here. What do I got here? It's a pretty one too. Jack. Maybe not. I don't think that's a jack. He ain't fighting like one. Jack! Jack! How heavy are you jigging? All right. Nate's vertical jigging, picking them. I'm casting at the rocks, still getting bites. This is just...
Are you vertical?
No, I'm just still casting. Still getting bites. But, yeah, I think I got one here too. Yep. Oh, that's a nice one. It's one of those real pretty one. Yeah.
What is that?
There's the yellow tail, big one. That's the one with the yellow tail. I think. It looks like he's just kind of faded out. I'm gonna rename this Snapper Island next time. Beautiful fish. Okay. Yeah, we just had a lot of action in this island, man. Some surface life, saw yellowfin tuna here, but really cool stuff. Didn't see as many rainbow runners today. I just saw one quick patch of them this morning, and then they were kind of gone. I kind of wanted to hook into a couple more of those guys. I really like them. But yeah, a lot of action on this island. So yeah, I can't ask for more for light tackle jigging, man. That was a lot of fun. All right, I had a lot of action on the Zoom flukes also today. So diesel minnows, Zoom flukes. The lighter the test, the more bites, man. This is textbook stuff. I mean, most of the snappers were fun size, but that was awesome. That was really just a lot of fun. And that's what it's about, having fun. All right.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey guys. Sound like Cartman half the time. What was your favorite part about today?
Kubera snapper on probably the smallest rod I own. About 20-pound test leader, 20-pound test braid, like 2500 series reel.
Asking for trouble, but
like, you know, but great presentation and easy to feel the take on a real light jig, half-ounce jig head. These little, they're all chewed up by now, but these little purple and white flake Zoom flukes on a half-ounce jig head. What is it, 6 to 12 pound test line? Little bass rod. This Penn Authority did pretty well though on the drag.
Oh, that's an Authority. I thought it was a Battle for some reason.
Yeah, no, nice little reel.
That's a 2500.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yep. So yeah, but yeah, I caught some kind of jack too. Well, I don't know if it was a jack. It looked more like a permit. Had a real wide, kind of blunt head, downturned eyes. Very jack-like kind of coloration and body, but the tail wasn't very yellow at all. And I mean, it clearly wasn't a jack Crevalle. It did have the little spot behind the skill plate. So I'm gonna look that up back when I get back into internet range. There is no internet, no cell phones, no nothing out here in the Darian.
It's a nice way to enjoy it out here with, you know, just kayak fishing, exploring, just throwing lures at islands. It's really,
yeah, just quiet.
Can't beat it. Granted, we have some pretty, you know, our kayaks are not you know, bare bones. They have pedal drives. And,
yeah, we're not in a dugout canoe.
Yeah, right.
But it's quiet. There's no engine. You can hear the birds. You can hear the waves. You can hear the fish eating. That
was cool. The blitz was my favorite part, man.
Yeah.
The Saltwater, when those fish were all up top, it was really cool. Yesterday it happened real briefly, and they were just kind of not quite as, those jacks yesterday I couldn't hook, and today they were like, couldn't get away from them. It's funny how that works.
Yeah, I mean, we were right in the middle of that blitz for the whole time.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I actually had jacks thumping on the bottom of my boat.
That's so cool. Yeah, that was a good time, man. I mean, you know, even if that'll probably be my favorite part of this trip for sure, just these last 2 days. So
better than the snook?
I don't know. This is close. This was close. Snook was cool, but this was close. You know, tomorrow I might go just try to get a big rooster or a Kubera trolling all day, just to kind of check that box. But I don't know, the enjoyment of doing like these sorts of things was definitely can't be beat. So maybe I'll be back in the kayak. I haven't decided yet. So it was pretty wild that half-ounce jigs and Zoom flukes and all those things came through. My 4.5-inch paddle tails yesterday, it was just like a mix of these things. Like, you know, I threw too many large profiles, and don't get me wrong, I know the guys really like big profiles, but I think if you want to just come out and have a lot of fun, man, don't overlook small stuff sometimes. And it doesn't matter where in the world, man. It's tempting to always go big if there's big fish around, but sometimes big fish eat little stuff too, man. All right, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Check the video's description, links to everything used, all the gear. You can book a trip to Tropic Star Lodge or do the camping on the island, beach fishing, and there's a couple options you can do here. So, what's that?
Saltwater Sportsman Adventures.
We have to thank Saltwater. Something in my ear just rang off that I have to thank Saltwater Sportsman Adventures. All these other YouTubers did a much better job at layering their videos with all this stuff. I probably forgot a bunch, so I'll hear it at some point that I didn't mention somebody or something. You know, at the last second, I unpacked like all my 3/8 ounce jigs and half-ounce. I just felt stupid bringing them. And then I just unpacked them. I brought just a few. All right, well, still had a blast. Loved learning this. And we got, you know, we've got so much more to learn, so I enjoyed it. I'll catch up with you guys on the next video.